Hey everyone, thanks for joining us here on Wareham Sports. Matt Lynn's here with you. We're at Wareham High School today, where the boys varsity team welcomes in the Hawks of Bishop Hendricken High School.
No, you should still hear it. I'm not recording. You can't hear him? No.
Can you hear me now? Is it coming through now? Okay, so she can hear me now.
But we're going directly to you, and this goes to there. You can't hear, but it is actually going to there. You just can't hear it. It's fine that you've done that, but we need to make sure we shut it off before live. So, all right, just go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, take two. Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Wareham Sports. Matt Lynn's here with you. We're at Wareham High School today, where the boys basketball team welcomes in the Hawks of Bishop Hendricken High School. Bishop Hendricken has made the journey up from Rhode Island today. We have a little bit of a weather out there today, but fortunately nowhere near as bad as originally projected. But we're glad that the Hawks got here safe. This should be a great game. The Hawks are 7-7 overall, 7-5 in their league. But don't let records fool you, okay? They've got one more game in hand than the Vikings do. The Vikings are sitting at 10-3. But the Hawks have earned a record 21 state championships in the state of Rhode Island starting from 1979 up until now. That's pretty impressive. That's a 47-year stretch. I mean, I was born in 81. I'm going to be 45 years of age this summer, so that started 2 years before I was born. They have put together an impressive program. Talking to Wareham Athletic Director Ed Rodrigues before I came up to start the game today, he explained that the relationship with Bishop Hendricken goes all the way back to when he was at New Bedford, and I was speaking with the coaches from Bishop Hendricken, and they said once that the Vikings went independent, Mr. Rodrigues called up Bishop Hendricken and said, hey, do you want to get this relationship going again? They said, absolutely, let's do it. You've got a great program at Wareham. We've got a good program. It's going to make for some great basketball games. That's what I'm expecting here today. So we're going to get set to get going. We're going to step away for a moment, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups and the national anthem, and we'll get started here today. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Wareham High School's J. Montague Gymnasium for today's basketball game between the Bishop Hendricken Hawks and your Wareham Vikings. On behalf of the administration, staff, and students of Wareham High School, we welcome Bishop Hendricken to this contest. This competition is conducted in accordance with the rules and regulations of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. The game officials are responsible for administering the rules of the game. Their experience and integrity qualify them for this important responsibility. Athletes and fans are expected to demonstrate good sportsmanship to everyone here. Negative behavior will not be tolerated and will result in expulsion from this gymnasium. Your officials for today's game are Daniel Boren, Craig Smith, and Bob Mahoney. The Hawks' record is 7-5 in the league and 7-7 overall. The Vikings' record is not applicable in the league and 10-3 overall. Bishop Hendricken's head coach is Jamal Gomes, and he is assisted by Brett Kearns and Bob Stevenson. Starting for the Hawks, at guard, junior, number 1, Michael Diambra. At guard, senior, number 2, Will Carey. At forward, junior, number 22, Jake Brock. At guard, sophomore, number 24, Chase Diambra. And at center, junior, number 32, Zachary Roebuck. Wareham's head coach is Steve Faneuil, and he is assisted by Juwan Gamble, Cy Baratow, Jamie Sylvia, Darian Fernandez, and Aaron Baptiste. Starting for the Vikings. At forward, sophomore, number 21, Tyler Cannon. At guard, junior, number 4, Cisco Montero. At guard, junior, number 3, Malachi Tavares. At forward, junior, number 0, co-captain, Amare Rose. And at guard, senior number 1, the other co-captain, Aaron Cody. A reminder that food and drink are not allowed in the gymnasium, and we ask that you do not walk in front of the players' benches. At this time, please stand if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And with that, we welcome you back inside Wareham High School. Matt Lins, Christian Fernandez up in the crow's nest above the court. Here at Wareham High School, where the Vikings are getting ready to take on the Hawks at Bishop Hendricken High School. And I mentioned in the opening, Christian, don't let the records fool you, which was a theme in the girls' game yesterday. Even at 7-7, this program for Bishop Hendricken has put together an impressive state record 21 Rhode Island state championships starting in 1979.
We've had a lot, well, not state championships, but we've had a lot of going to the state championship.
Yes.
We've had 3 state championship wins that I know of.
Well, and we've always been contenders, and that's what I've been saying is, Coach Faneuil obviously has a very good program, very successful program here. And I talked with head coach Jamal Gomes from Bishop Hendricken before the game, and he says he and Wareham Athletic Director Ed Rodrigues know each other going all the way back to when Ed was a coach in New Bedford. So when the Vikings became independent, as we see Wareham control the tip, Mr. Rodrigues called up Mr. Gomes and said, hey, do you want to get this going? And the answer was an enthusiastic yes. So here we are. We got 2 great programs here today. Bishop Hendricken made the trip up from Rhode Island in the snow. Rose with a 3-pointer. It's going to be off the back of the rim.
Even with no bus, they actually drove themselves here.
Wow. Now that I did not know.
Something with the snow, they weren't able to get the bus.
There's a long 3 for Bishop Hendricken, also off the mark. Both teams missing 3s to open the game. Tavares is going to have his shot blocked. Jake Brock went up and knocked that out of bounds as Tavares was going up.
Don't let Tavares' height fool you, because he can jump really high.
Yes.
As can
Rose working in off the glass, rattles around the rim and falls. We're going to get a foul.
Cisco Montero's the other one.
Bishop Hendricken foul against Zachary Roebuck, his first, team first. The question during the season has been, what are the teams chanting on the bench, particularly when they're on defense? And I think the answer is D up. Montero has it in his hands now, going to kick it out to Tavares. Wareham hasn't had a lot of looks. Cody with a deep three, and it's nothing but net. But it's no good?
No, it was like delay of game. It should have been because he threw it up after they blew the whistle.
Oh, so it doesn't count. No basket. Delay a game against Wareham. It's going to be Hawks ball.
And it wasn't a delay of game.
Oh.
He blew the whistle for something else, like an out of bounds, and Aaron just took the shot.
It's too bad. I thought that was a deep three as well. And I've been mentioning nobody's really getting many looks. There haven't been many shots to open this game. Cody on a fast break, working against three defenders, has it knocked away. Now it's Hendrickson going the other way. Cannon doing a nice job to hustle and catch up and get back on defense. 6:22 left in the first. Still no score yet.
That's two strong teams with plenty of defense. And
nice save by the Hawks. Comes into the hands of Mike D'Ambra. D'Ambra's going to put up a shot. It's short off the front of the rim.
They actually bounced off each other.
Yeah. Pushes it up. Cody going to put on the brakes. Working against two. Has it blocked and clean.
Yeah, it was a very clean block.
Cody was trying to muscle his way through two defenders. There's a good look at an open three from the near corner, but it's short. Mike D'Ambra bringing it up court. Now inside down in the post. D'Ambra with the three. It's short.
Cisco tried to grab it, but number 22 knocked it out.
So it's off of Jake Brock. It'll be Wareham ball. 5:37, still scoreless.
That's crazy.
It is. It is. I mean, it's good and bad. It's like you said, Christian. It shows the defense.
Cisco Montero
Cisco with a three. Cisco Montero for three. There's your first points of the game with 5:20 to go in the first quarter. Chase D'Ambra finds his brother at the baseline, and he traveled.
Cisco with the defense following that three-pointer.
Timeout, Hawks. Hawks take a timeout here. Going to talk things over. Making mistakes down in the offensive end that you can't make.
I feel like a broken record sometimes when we're talking about this team, but we're so deep with talent.
Yeah.
There isn't any one person you should stop from performing three-pointers because they can all do three-pointers.
Right.
They're all fast. They can all jump. You take one out. What is it? You cut off the head and another one goes back.
Yeah. And I've seen some speed out of Hendrickson here in this first quarter. They're trying to create odd man rushes in transition. But give the Vikings credit, they hustle back on defense. And they're able to close it off. But obviously with the Vikings only scoring one basket so far, give credit to the Hawks defense as well. I mentioned how Wareham's not getting a lot of looks. They're not able to take a lot of shots. Normally we like to see them put it up. They'll get rebounds, create second, third opportunities for them. Just hasn't happened yet. Rose is going to lose it. And the officials conferring among themselves and confirming that it was knocked away by Hendrickson. Last touch by the Hawks, and it's Wareham ball. Oh, they inbounded to Cody on the baseline, and he stepped out. Not by much. Maybe the heel of his shoe went out, but it was enough for the referee to blow the whistle.
It was a good idea.
Yeah. Well, and I was starting to worry about a 5-second violation, too, because they were really all over the Vikings players defending those inbounds. Isaiah Carter has checked into the game for the Hawks. Jake Brock. And Brock, with 4:45 to go, gets the Hawks on the board. It's 3-2, 1 point game. Rose with the roll up and in. Amari Rose. We got to travel, and it's going to be Wareham ball. Just make sure you let Montero finish tying his shoe first. There we go. Cisco back up and into the play. Rose will inbound. 5-2, Wareham on top, 4:30 to go in the first quarter.
Rose almost loses it.
Yeah. Step back three off the rim. Coming up the other way now in the hands of Will Carey. Back over to Carter. Carter driving the lane, working against three, up and over, in, and a foul. Isaiah Carter. Wareham foul against Aaron Cody, his first, team first. Isaiah Carter at the line, shooting one. Carter can tie the game with a free throw. Doesn't fall. Oh, they're lucky. Must have gone out of bounds before they threw it back in, because they threw it back in against Rose, and it went off his palm. Cody with another deep three. That one's good, and that one counts. Aaron Cody for three. Posting up against Cannon, no good. Cody goes up and grabs the rebound out of midair.
From behind, but not over the back. He was up, up, and he pulled it out.
Cody again with a deep three. About the same area he was.
Cisco was there to do the tip to Tavares. Foul against 5.
Hendrickson foul against Isaiah Carter, his first, team second. Good job of communication, knowing, wow, Rose for three. Amari Rose for three. We're going to say good job communicating on the inbounds. Montero knew where that ball was going to go, and he got there just as the ball did. And then Rose hits the three. Hendrickson trying to answer with a three, but it's no good. Comes down. They're fighting for it, but it ends up in the hands of Cisco Montero. Pushes it up ahead to Tavares. Tavares has to pull it down and reset. Rose gets a good look at a deep three, and that's good. Amari Rose for three. Timeout, Hawks. Back-to-back threes by Amari Rose force the Hawks to take their second timeout. We ran into a situation one of the last games we were at where the team used all their timeouts and then didn't know
I forget which team that was. But
I think it was the last boys game we played. I could look that up at halftime. But, you know, and with Hendrickson coming up out of state, like, I mean, we're in Massachusetts. We said at the top, this is under MIAA rules. But basically what happened was the visiting team used all their timeouts and didn't know they were out. Tried to call one that they didn't have and ended up getting assessed a technical foul. And now here we go. Hendrickson with 2:43 left in the first quarter.
I was thinking that, you know, they may have thought that that early timeout was warranted to get their team back on track. But now you have to take it.
Right. You're down 10, and you're down 10 very quickly. Like, you know.
But like I said, if they say, well, we need to shut down Rose or we need to shut down Cody, there's still 3 other people that can shoot threes.
Yeah, we've seen Cannon shoot from the corner.
That's Montero get the first 3.
Yep. And not only that, but they can shoot from well beyond the line. It's not like, okay, force them to take a deep shot and you'll have a chance. Nice duck and under and gets around the defender Rose. Jalen Reynolds. But a fast response on the other end, so fast I didn't even see it. Oh, nice block by Cody. But knocked away from behind. Hendrickson in transition, posting off of Orn. They're going to call Orn for the foul? Yes, they are. Wareham foul on Robbie Orn, his first, team second.
They're saying he pushed off.
Isaiah Carter at the line shooting 2. Didn't know that was a shooting foul.
Yeah.
So Carter misses the first. Still a 10-point game, 16-6. Oh, rattles around, and I believe that makes Carter 0-4 at the line. Long three. Malachi gets it back, and he gets fouled.
Isaiah again.
Hendrickson foul against Isaiah Carter, his second, team third. You could hear Coach Gomes shouting, "Box out." Not happy that Isaiah picked up his second foul. Cody, up and in. Aaron Cody.
Hendrickson down by 12.
Nice little bounce pass, finds the open man, and Carter banks it off the glass. Isaiah Carter. Tavares kicks it out to Rose. Rose is going to drive into the key, but kick it out to Coleman Brito. Rose again taking it, has to back out.
Rose needs to be careful. His little fake there was really close to being
being a travel.
Yeah.
They're forcing the Vikings to stay at the perimeter. They're not letting them inside. Tavares with a nice little spin. Squares up at the free throw line.
3 Hendricken players went up to get the ball. No Viking players were there. Oh! Foul on Brito for grabbing onto him, even though he didn't have the ball anymore.
Wareham foul on Coleman Brito, his first, team third. One minute left in the opening quarter. Wareham up 10, 18-8.
Brito broke it up again, but
did.
Hendricken got it back.
Nice job by Brito to come over and contest that three-point shot. Went out of bounds off of Hendrickson. Wareham ball. Cody let it roll a little bit. Clock doesn't start until the player touches it. No look pass into Rose, and Rose puts the layup in. Amare Rose.
Showing Cody's speed.
Yep. We're going to get Zorn inside. Brito reaching in, knocking it away.
Calling foul on Brito.
Yeah. And that's kind of what happens once you knock the ball loose. Things happen, contacts made. Wareham foul on Coleman Brito, his second, team fourth. 21 seconds left, but another foul will put Hendrickson in the bonus. They're going to have a substitution as Cisco Montero comes back into the game for Brito. Brito comes to the bench after picking up 2 quick fouls back-to-back.
Cannon is also in. Braden.
Yep. Good spot there.
Nice block by Cisco. Pushed from behind, didn't matter.
Rose finds Orn. Orn puts it up, rolls around the rim and falls. Robbie Orn.
Not even a shot off.
No, and I think that's because Amare came up to press that. You know, one of the things I like about Coach Faneuil's staff is they're allowed to maybe give some one-on-one independent coaching. Like during the quarter break there, Coach Faneuil was in front of the 5 floor players talking to them. But meanwhile, Coach Barretta was off behind one-on-one working with Coleman Brito. All right, Hendrickson's going to start the second quarter with possession. Down 22-8 against the Vikings. Impressive defensive performance by both teams early, as it took a good 2 or 3 minutes to get the scoring started, but once it did, Wareham really took over. Michael D'Ambra. They only allowed 8 points in that first quarter as D'Ambra scores the first points of the second. We had a contingent of threes from Rose and Cody, as well as Cisco Montero, who got things started. They were really able to pour it on. Now D'Ambra looking for 3, and D'Ambra hits it. Back-to-back baskets for Mike D'Ambra. Michael D'Ambra for 3. And just like that, it's a 9-point lead. Can't be taken out of your game. Got to play your game. You don't have to answer threes with threes, but got to answer points with points.
Rose trying to do a fast break, but he had double team on him.
He did. Hendrickson was with him step for step.
And Cisco was almost in the way because he was running right along with them.
Hendrickson foul on Will Carey, his first, team first. Cody pulls up for the 3, it's short. Rebound Hawks, long push up ahead to D'Ambra, and Orn committed the foul. He's in disbelief. Wareham foul against Robbie Orn, his second, team first. And that's going to force Tyler Cannon to check back in. D'Ambra kind of went to the floor hard. Trying to catch his breath. Mike's going to be the one to take it out. He'll inbound to Carter. Back in the hands of Mike D'Ambra, who scored all the points so far in the second quarter. But that one doesn't fall, and Braden Cannon gets the rebound. And Wareham can really stretch the court with those long passes. Tavares there for the offensive board. Montero has to back out, puts it in the hands of the captain, Cody. Cody calling for Cannon to set screens. Now driving the baseline, gives it up, no basket.
Foul was on the floor before the basket.
No basket, foul on the floor before the shot. Hendrickson foul is against Isaiah Carter, his third, team second.
Wow, that's his third already.
That is, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter. They're going to have to watch that. He came in off the bench, but he's been contributing.
Woo!
And Tavares took a shot after he let that go. Malachi Tavares for 3. But again, that's sort of like the first quarter. That's the first points of the quarter that.
Nice!
What a shot! Michael D'Ambra for 3. I was about to say, it took Wareham a couple minutes before they could find a basket. But on the other side, Hendrickson is now able to find the hoop. Good pass out to Cannon, moves it to his brother Braden. Montero at the baseline, kicks it over to Tavares, who's got to look for 3 from the far corner. They're calling Braden, even though he was trying to go for the ball and ended up tripping on one of the Wareham foul against Braden Cannon, his first, team second. Yeah, I don't know what you can do when you're trying to get over a player and you just trip on him. Like, And not only that, but the ball was in the area. He's clearly going for the basketball. 25-16, 5:10 to go in the second quarter.
It's almost like they're calling him for unsafe conditions, but it's the other player who's on the floor who's causing the unsafe.
What is he supposed to do? He's going for the ball as your coach to do. Like, yeah, throw that out off of
Brito. No, that's not Brito.
Wilson, Cameron Wilson. Again, smart play, just like you're taught to do. Bank it off the opposing player so you keep possession. And you get an inbound look. Long inbound to Will Carey. Zachary Roebuck. Hendrickson's putting in the work. They're climbing back into this. It's 25-18. 4:45 to go in the second. And Malachi needs help. There he goes. Cisco calling for a screen. Rose inside. Working against the double team. Carter able to come up with it on the floor, pushes it up ahead.
Oh, jeez. They both missed. Stolen away by Wilson.
Those are the shots you can't miss, especially when you're down. As Jake Brock had it all by himself. Amare Rose. Like, that was an easy layup. There wasn't anybody in front of him. Carter will draw the foul and find himself at the line.
From Montero.
Nope, they're calling it on Tyler. Wareham foul against Tyler Cannon, his first, team third. Isaiah Carter at the line, shooting 2. And Carter has not hit any free throws so far today. He's ice cold at the line, which is helping the Vikings with this 9-point lead right now.
And he has the most fouls for his team.
Yes. And a lefty knocks down his second shot. That's his first free throw out of, I believe, 6 attempts.
19-27. Wareham up by 8. Long
Rose,
three.
That's a long one. Rattles in.
30.
Amari Rose for 3. Michael D'Ambra driving the baseline, working against Cannon and Rose. Needs some help, and Carter comes over to help him out. There's the bounce pass over to Carey. Carey's going to put up the little hook shot, and it's in. Will Carey.
Back to 9-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Cody's shot was short, but Tavares there to get the rebound, and Cannon hits it from the near corner, I'm sorry. Tyler Cannon for 3. That's what you were talking about, Christian. We got a lot of downtown shooters out there. Everybody's a threat. Tavares is confused. Will Carey for 3. 33-24, back to a 9-point Viking lead. Cannon, nope. Going back the other way. Carey gets it in his hand. That little floater from Mike D'Ambra. Mid-range jumper, that's a little long. And we got a jump ball. Jump ball, Vikings ball.
Before he went out of bounds, so it doesn't count that he threw it off of.
All 5 starters back on the floor for Wareham. And again, that little movement. Cannon's got a wide open look at 3, but it's off the rim. Michael D'Ambra comes down with the defensive board. Carey is trying to direct traffic. Mike D'Ambra has to pull down the 3 because Cody came over to challenge it. Michael D'Ambra. but he steps in and around Cody and gets the 2. Cody drives in, has to pass it back out to Rose. Rose with a deep 3. That's a little short. He was hitting him from that range earlier, though. Malachi working in. That's a charge. Wareham foul against Malachi Tavares, his first, team 4th.
Right at that 4 foul mark again.
Yeah, and this time there's more time left. There's about a minute more.
The only thing we have going for us is that the other team isn't doing really good from the free throw line.
Well, we've only seen one player so far, so I don't know how anybody else can do. That one's taken back by Rose, but the pass goes wide. Nice job by Tavares saving it.
Whoa. That's his 4th foul.
Wow. Hendricken foul against Isaiah Carter, his 4th, team 3rd. Yeah, Carter has to come to the bench now. He's in serious foul trouble.
We won't see him till the 4th quarter.
Right. You're exactly right.
If you're smart, because otherwise he's gone. Travel? Technical.
Well, they didn't.
They're saying double foul.
So they called a foul on Cody and Carey?
Yeah. But the double foul sends them to the line for the 5th foul?
Wareham foul assessed to Aaron Cody. Bishop Hendrickson foul assessed to Will Carey. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. And they can only put one up on the board at a time, so it's Carey's 2nd. I don't know how many fouls Cody now has. Yeah, there are 5 team. No, there's 5 team fouls on Wareham now. And
I think because of the nature of the foul, it wasn't a shooting foul, even though any foul is supposed to send them to the line.
Right.
So I don't know.
Under a minute now to play in the 2nd quarter.
Big 3.
Zachary Roebuck for 3. That's pulled Hendrickson within 4. This big lead for the Vikings has evaporated.
Nobody there for a rebound for Wareham. Everyone's already down below.
Oh! Michael D'Ambra, it's a 2-point game. You've got to have players there for the offensive glass. Can't take it for granted. You're going to make those shots. Malachi Tavares. Now Henderson's going to hold it for the last shot of the half. They're down 4. D'Ambra's already hit a couple of threes in this half. They're going to have to put it up, and it's in. Will Carey at the buzzer. That counted. It's 35-33. Hendrickson has made it a 2-point game. We'll step away for halftime and then be back to start the 3rd quarter of today's game.
I don't know if there's a cheerleader or anything. We'll wait till we go mute to see if they're doing something. They're on their phones, so I don't know that there is anything. I would say no. Looks like they're going to the concession stand. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back in 8 minutes.
All right, back here at Wareham High School, Matt Lindsay, Christian Fernandez with you as we get start to set quarter number 3 of today's game between the Wareham Vikings and the Bishop Hendrickson Hawks. And the Hawks climbed back into it. They went from a 22-8 deficit at the end of the 1st quarter, and now they're only down by 2. They outscored Wareham 25-13 in the 2nd quarter, and Hendrickson is getting possession to start the 3rd quarter. And Christian, I'm really surprised. Isaiah Carter is starting the 3rd quarter on the floor for the Hawks, and he's got 4 personal fouls on him. One more, and he's out of the game.
Maybe they're hoping that because he's such a contributor.
Whoa.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Big miss on the windmill slam. Tavares banks it the other way off the glass. Malachi Tavares tried to show off, put an emphasis, get in Vikings' head, and it backfires. And meanwhile, Vikings just go
I
down the
believe
other
it
way.
backfired for Rose the last boys game we filmed when he hung on the rim.
Yeah, he was, they called him for a tech. But that time you saw the Vikings just went down the other end of the court and simply put it in. That's what you need to do. Nice rebound and putback attempt by Carey, but it's no good. Cody, nice behind the back to get away from Brock. Take your time. You know, we were wondering what Coach Fanny was saying in the locker room, and we both kind of agreed that, you know, the Vikings need to start to play their game again and not play into Hendrickson's hands. Hendrickson foul against Jake Brock, his first, team first. Aaron Cody at the line shooting 2. And we know how important free throws become in the late stages of a game like this that's so tight. Cody makes the first. Wareham's pretty efficient from the free throw line. Hendrickson, all we've seen today so far is Carter, and he's been 1 for 6. Cody's 1 and 1. Mike D'Ambra has it. He was sort of the catalyst in that second quarter spark for Hendrickson. He knocked down a couple of three-pointers early in the quarter. Or it might have been a 3 and a 2, but bottom line was he scored a couple of early baskets, and now Hendrickson loses the ball but gets it back. Carey's going to take a 3, and that is nothing but net. And that makes it a 2-point game again. Will Carey for 3. Got to be careful with this fancy dribbling. We've seen players on both sides lose a handle in that defensive press. Cisco needs some help, needs somewhere to go. He finds Cody up beyond the line. Cody for 3. And the teams trade threes. Aaron Cody for 3. 41-36. Not wasting any time getting into the scoring here the first 2 quarters of the game. It was good 2.5 minutes before Wareham was able to score points. Isaiah Carter. Not this time. Both teams right into it right away. Cody up and over, has it blocked by Brock.
He has a huge wingspan.
Yes. Those long arms of his. You know, my arms only go down to about the midway of my upper thigh. It looks like Brock's are almost down to his knees. Like, that's how long his arms are. Cody is going to get fouled.
Got to be careful throwing yourself to the floor on that side. There's no.
Yeah. No padding.
Yeah. Not the other
Hendrickson
padding.
And Zachary Roebuck, his second, team second. Aaron Cody at the line shooting 2.
Not that the other padding is any better. But
no, especially since it doesn't go all the way to the floor. Cody makes the first. Although, you know, you have the padding around the support poles there, but you also have more sliding room on this end of the court. Mm-hmm. More room to stop.
Yeah. You have also sliding and a metal thing that's on the floor, so
yeah,
kind of a jump.
Cody now 75% from the line. He makes the lead 43-38. So we're back up to 5. Carey going to kick it out. Put it back in the hands of Mike D'Ambra. Tavares backing him out. Carey calling out 2 down. He wants to get his play set. Now going to try to get by Montero. D'Ambra has to put up the shot. The shot is off the rim, but rebound is by Cody. Cody's working 1-on-2. Now 1-on-3, and he puts it over all 3 defenders to get the basket. Aaron Cody.
Wareham back up to 6-point lead. No, 7-point lead.
Grows with the tough pressure, and it went out off of Amari, so it's still Hawks ball. The alley-oop, it's no good. Now pushes it up ahead, but it wasn't long enough. But it's going to be out of bounds off of Hendrickson, so it'll stay Wareham's ball. Again, trying to make a little too much. Cody was a little too far out for that pass, and Jake Brock undercut it, but couldn't handle it as it went out of bounds. Cody deep three, short.
Back out to Tavares.
From Rose, and that's good. Malachi Tavares for three. Tavares extends the lead up to 10 for the Vikings. 3:49 to go in the third. Rose with the nice knockaway. Up to Cody. Cody working against D'Ambra, and Cody puts the lay in. And Cody.
Timeout.
Timeout, Hawks. Well, whatever adjustments Coach Faniel made in the locker room, it's working so far. We are just over the halfway point here in the third quarter, and as of right now, Hendrickson's only able to have scored 5 compared to Wareham's 15. It's 50-38.
The cheerleaders should be doing the cha-cha slide. It should be coordinated like he plays dance music and they do dances. Right. You could do cheering at the same time. It would make it more fun, I think. Nobody's dancing.
Where's the guy we used to have that was always dancing and moving during boys' games?
Well, he graduated, but he sometimes shows up still when he's home.
Well, that's a good reason. Hawks have 2 timeouts remaining with 3:35 to go in the third quarter.
Wareham has all their timeouts.
Yes. Long 3 for Mike D'Ambra, who knocks it in. Michael D'Ambra for 3.
Someone was out of place there because he was wide open.
Yes.
With plenty of time to take that shot.
Mare with a spin move off the glass and in. Mare Rose. Oh, and it's a turnover. Double dribble, I think. Oh, okay. Saying he had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, so I guess he was out of bounds? Or he was in the field of play when he was making the inbounds, which is against the rules. Robbie Orn's back on the floor.
Knocked it off of Hendricken.
Coleman Brito on the floor as well. Cody, Rose, and Tavares rounding out the 5 for Wareham right now. Coleman Brito's got an open lane, but had it knocked away, but he got fouled.
Hendricken also took out number 5.
Hendrickson foul on Jalen Reynolds, his first, team third. Coleman Brito at the line, shooting 2. It's Brito's first trip to the line tonight. He's good on his first. Well, Isaiah Carter had gone to the bench, and now he's going to come back in. They're trading a player with 1 personal for 4. So again, keep an eye on Green 5. He's got 4 personal fouls. Brito with the second. Nicely done. Makes both of them.
With his rainmaker shots.
Hey, if it works for him, I say do it. 54-41, 2:50 to go in the third quarter. D'Ambra. And a foul. Michael D'Ambra. Wareham foul against Aaron Cody, his third, team third. Michael D'Ambra at the line, shooting 1. Correction, Wareham foul on Robbie Orn.
It matters.
Very much.
But it's on Robbie Orn's third foul as well.
What are they doing? Oh, he's sending, yeah. It's an and one, so he's just sending 3 players down defensively. And the 3-point attempt is no good, or the 3-point play attempt, I should clarify. The free throw is no good. There was nobody there but Vikings to get the rebound. Tavares with an open look, and that's in. Malachi Tavares for 3. 57-43, 2:23 to go in the third.
Wareham's now up to 14-point lead.
Carey is no good. Cody with the rebound. You're right. I hate to say this, and I don't mean disrespect to either player, but I'd rather have 3 fouls on Robbie Orn than on Aaron Cody. Coach Faniel was out there immediately to correct that.
A bunch of fans were also screaming it too.
Yeah.
Orn.
Robbie Orn. Whoa, careful.
They are not letting Hendricken score right now.
No, they're not. And Carter wanted Orn's 4th foul, but didn't get a call. And they're going to call a foul on Rose that time. Or was it out of bounds?
Looks like it was out of bounds.
I guess so. I thought there was contact, but
I think he just knocked the ball, but he fell because of the missing ball.
What? The 3 was good, right?
3 was good, but a delay of game.
3 points by Michael D'Amber is good. But a delay game against Hendrickson?
Yep.
So, I mean, we were going to get possession anyways. What's the difference?
To make a point.
I guess so. Doesn't really change anything. It's 59-46, a minute 10 to go in the quarter.
It's not a foul. It's not a possession we weren't going to get.
Right. Brito, long 3.
Oh, my God. I love his shots.
Coleman Brito for 3. That rainbow shot found the net. Like I said, if that angle works for him, then keep doing it. Nice bounce pass to Carey, who got himself open for a 3. Goes over the rim and into the hands of Mike D'Ambra. Now they're going to get another look at a 3. That one is also off the rim, but the putback by Roebuck is good. Zachary Roebuck, 62-48 as we come down to the final 30 seconds of the quarter.
Tavares missed his shot, but Wareham was already running the other way.
Carey off the glass, no good, but Rose comes down with it, pushes it up ahead. Cody by himself out in front of 2 players and gets it. Aaron Cody.
Timeout Hawks with 10 seconds.
Wow, and they're down to 1. Timeout Hawks.
Do they know?
That's why I said it in the first half. They're from Rhode Island. We're playing under Massachusetts rules.
But they could clearly look up at the board.
Right, and see that nothing
it's on
reset.
the scoreboard.
This could be the second. Well, we have to wait and see. First of all, they'd have to take their last timeout, but secondly, they'd have to try to take a timeout not having any. But this could be the second consecutive game we've had where a team gets assessed a technical foul because
that
they
makes
tried to
me
take
wonder.
A timeout that didn't exist.
The other team. No, because the other team appeared in the MIAA, so the other team just wasn't paying attention.
Okay, that's a good point. That is a good point.
But why would you take 10 seconds left? I mean, if it was the fourth quarter,
I know.
Maybe.
Oh, that'd be one thing, yeah, but
we're not in the fourth quarter yet. We're 10 seconds away.
And there's not really anything you can do with a deficit this big to, either cut it really close or take a lead as you're going into the fourth, where you're trying to build momentum and keep it going with you. It's what, a 16-point lead at this point? Yes. 10.4 seconds left. There's going to be a long inbound pass. And that's no good. That is the first time we've seen Josiah Missoula on the court today. Rose is going to get really. Or, okay, what is the call here? Because I had one referee called jump. I had another referee I thought was signaling for a foul because it looked like Rose was in the process of going up. Now Coach Fanel's going to take a timeout. Timeout, Wareham. Because what happened was it looked like Rose was going up and he just got grabbed. But I guess they're saying he grabbed the ball, and I
couldn't see it.
I've never seen a jump ball called in the process of like going up to the basket.
I saw it the girls' game that you had, the UCT game.
Okay.
There was another questionable thing. They gave the ball to the other team.
Usually the jump ball is when you're on the floor and you're wrestling for it, or you're both on the floor. You're trying to keep somebody from getting stepped on, or, from getting hit with a stray elbow or something as you're trying to wrap that ball away. Well, either way, Wareham's going to take it out. 1.6 on the clock. On top, 64-48. Got the shot off, but it's off the rim. Cody was close.
Coach Gomes screaming at the referee that he traveled.
Wareham really flipped things around in that third quarter, scoring 29 points and holding Hendricken to 15. That's how we find ourselves at 64-48 after 3 quarters of play going into the fourth.
Now, we saw them in the second close that gap very quickly,
right?
Because Wareham let them. So Wareham needs to not drop their defense.
Right, they need to keep that momentum going that they created in the third quarter.
And if they could create a situation where number 5 fouls one more time.
He's out of the game. He's got 4 personal fouls on him right now.
Look at, he's hugging Aaron.
Brito's got a point. Brito has a point. Wareham foul on Coleman. Brito, his third, team first. And you know what? I saw the same thing in that UCT game. You saw Coleman kind of got wrapped around and grabbed as he went by him. There's a 3. Zachary Roebuck for 3. And that's how the second quarter started. So you don't want to let them get back into it. This would be a time where you want to slow down, try to use up as much clock as you possibly can. Use up all 24 seconds on that shot clock.
Every shot.
Yes. Brito, deep 3. Off the rim. Just a little to the left. Mike DeAmber from the near corner, no good. Rose pops it up, and it's out of bounds. Rose and Brito having a discussion as to who was supposed to be where.
Just stop arguing and play.
I agree. Traveling by Roebuck.
That was a good defense by Wareham to cause that.
Does Amari have something on his shoe that he was trying to get off, or is he limping a little bit? Kind of looked a little weird as he was coming across court.
Tavares, nope. Hendricken there for the rebound.
Orn is going to get his 4th foul. Wareham foul on Robbie Orn, his 4th, team 2nd. So now Orn 1 foul away from being disqualified. Carter has played a clean second half. That's number 5 for Hendrickson. Roebuck from just beyond the free throw line, and it's good. Zachary Roebuck. Cody finds Brito, who drives the baseline, kicks it out to Orn. Orn, blocked.
Wow.
Robbie Orn for 3.
I think he shot that from onset.
Out of bounds as Amari tried to save it, so it's going to be Hawks ball. 67-53 Vikings lead with 5:55 to go in the 4th quarter. Rose doing a good job not letting D'Amber get an open look at that 3. Carey's going to get a deep 3, and that's good. Will Carey for 3. Back to a 9-point lead, 67-56. Sorry, that's 11. 11 points.
Tavares trying to get inside. 10 seconds.
Got to get a shot off. Rose puts it up off the glass and in. Amari Rose. D'Ambra putting on the brakes, but can't get the Wareham defender to overcommit. Zachary Roebuck for 3. It is now a 10-point game, 69-59, 4:47 to go in the 4th.
Wareham needs to slow it down.
Yes. Orn again for the deep 3, and that's overshot into the hands
Cody's
of
on the
D'Ambra.
floor.
It's an odd man rush. That was a 2. Who was it, 22?
Yeah.
Jake Brock for 2. Brock again. That one rattles in and out.
Wareham's just standing around.
Yeah, Michael D'Ambra came up and created an opportunity.
Another one.
Will Carey for 3. Timeout, Wareham. Hendrickson has closed themselves to a 5-point deficit. They are fired up. And you're right, they get the rebound. They're just kind of standing there. That's what happened on that last play. Orn got the rebound. D'Ambra just came up and popped it right out. Got it over to Carey. Carey drained the 3-pointer to cut the lead to 5. So, you know, kind of like the second quarter, Wareham's, I don't know if they're falling asleep or just like taking it for granted, but.
When we said earlier in the year when both girls and boys were playing not to the whistles, they were expecting a whistle and waiting for the whistle instead of continuing to play.
Right.
And that's what it looked like. Wareham was standing looking this way, and Hendricken was still playing because there was no whistle.
I mean, Wareham went from a 16-point lead at the beginning of this quarter, and it's now 5.
Tavares is good. Delay of game?
Well, they had to inbound it, and there wasn't anybody there. So the referee just put the ball down and started counting.
Tavares was going, and then Rose was going, and they were arguing.
Tyler Cannon's back on the floor for the Vikings. Under 10 on the shot clock. Basket and a foul. Aaron Cody. Hendrickson foul is against Will Carey, his third, team second. Aaron Cody at the line shooting 1. The 3-point play here would be big. Cody's been good at the free throw line tonight. He's only missed 1. Roebuck banks it off the glass. Zachary Roebuck. Again, if you're Wareham, you want to use that clock. Clock's your friend right now.
Make them come to you.
Yep.
Make them foul you to stop you and send you to line or send you to out of bounds.
Got 20 seconds on that shot clock to work with.
You know they can score. You know they can run. You don't stop playing their game. Make them play yours.
Right. Rose is trying to work inside, working on the baseline.
Stepped on.
Oh, he's out. They're calling it on Carter, and if that, yes, they are. He is out of the game. Hendrickson foul against Isaiah Carter, his 5th, team second. Carter has fouled out of the game. You were talking about it. That's what you wanted to create. Coach Gomes is arguing with the referee, but, you know.
They dragged him out of bounds.
No, and like even the referees are saying, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They're still arguing. They only have 4 players on the floor.
All right, so Isaiah Brito is going to come in to replace Isaiah Carter, who has fouled out with 2:51 to go in the 4th. So there you go. And the foul reset the shot clock, Christian. Yep. I agree. I think that's how I saw it up here too. Zachary Roebuck hit it and it went out of bounds, so it's still Vikings ball. Malachi's almost in the front row. He could have had a seat right between
the crowd moved from the stand.
Woo! Go.
Cisco Montero.
Cisco Montero for 3. 75-66. Wareham's brought it back up to 9.
Tavares needs to be careful.
Whoa, little push off there by Brock. Gained some separation. Brito puts it up and no good, and Montero's able to come down with a rebound, push it up ahead. It's a 1-on-2. It's a 2-on-1 situation, I should say. But again, you want to back it out and slow it down rather than push it.
And they're doing the passing game, causing the double teams and the fouls.
Hendrickson foul against Zachary Roebuck, his 3rd, team 3rd. Only got 1 more foul to give.
They only have 1 more foul to give, and they only have 1 more timeout.
Right.
Wareham has 4 timeouts.
3.
Did they take another one?
They did.
Okay.
All right, that one's going to be against Carey. Hendricken foul against Will Carey, his 4th, team 4th. So now Carey's in foul trouble. And he has been a factor in the scoring for the Hawks. And not only that, Wareham's 1 foul away from the bonus, and there it is. Hendricken foul against Jake Brock, his 2nd team limit. Aaron Cody at the line, shooting 2. And that's the guy you want at the line if you're Wareham.
That's why they keep dishing him the ball.
Yep. Because Cody continues to be on fire from the free throw line tonight. He's only missed 1, so he's at least 90, probably over 90% shooting from the line. Oh, the second one's no good off the front of the rim, but it's a 10-point lead. 1:45 to go in the 4th. Out of bounds off Wareham. It's Hendrickson's ball. Give it over to Brock. Brock finds Roebuck in the corner. Rolls around the rim, falls to the floor. Loose ball picked up by Montero. Rose needs somewhere to go with it. He got fouled.
Now they're just fouling because they're getting desperate.
Hendricken foul against Zachary Roebuck, his 4th, team limit. There's 2 players, 2 starters on the floor for Hendricken that are in foul trouble with 4 each. Amari Rose at the line, shooting 2. Rose is another good free throw shooter for the Vikings. Oh, that one's off the mark. I agree. Keep feeding Cody. Like you said, Christian, that should be the strategy. Oh, Rose misses both.
They have to foul in order to stop the clock.
Right.
And if you're going to slow it down, and they know you're going to slow it down, they're going to follow you in order to stop the clock.
Roebuck from the far corner, no good. Cody's got the rebound. He's going to find Montero. Montero's moving it up. Bounces right into the hands of Tavares. Tavares wanted it, and he got it. Maybe not the way he wanted. And we have a Hendricken player down on the far side of the court.
But they're saying white ball. I'm sorry.
The trainers are going to head out. That looks like Ezra Small is the player down for the Hawks.
Something with his ankle.
Yeah, they're definitely looking at the right ankle, foot area.
Yep.
He's not able to put any weight on it.
I didn't even see what happened.
Me neither. The action came down the left end of the court. That's what we were focused on. Meanwhile, that poor fella was on the floor up at the other end. All right, Wareham ball, 1:06 to go, up 10, 76-66. Cody has to dish that out before he goes out of bounds. I'm glad he was able to handle it, and they're going to foul Rose, which makes a smart decision, seeing as he missed his previous 2.
20.
It's 22. 22. Hendricken foul against number 22, Jake Brock. His 3rd, team limit. Amari Rose at the line, shooting 2.
Crowd's getting a little angry, too.
Well, and again, important because that would have been Roebuck's 5th foul, and he would have been out of the game, but he was not the player that committed it. Timeout, Hawks. That's their final timeout, and it comes between free throws. Rose hit his first to build the lead back up to 11. He's going to have one more coming out of the timeout. So now might be a good time. We'll go over the upcoming program this week here on Wareham Sports. It's a busy week for us. We're going to be back here tomorrow, Monday. The game time has changed. It is now a 6 o'clock start. 6 o'clock. There's no junior varsity game for the girls tomorrow. That's the reason for the change. But the girls play Diamond Tech right here, 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And then on Tuesday, the boys are back in action hosting Bishop Fee. Like you said, Christian, they got back-to-back Bishop games for the boys. That's a 6:30 start time. And the big one on Wednesday, February 4th, the boys play Bourne High School here on Jim Brajoli Court. And that also a 6:30 game. And then for you Upper Cape fans out there that are joining us and have enjoyed our coverage for the boys basketball, we're at Upper Cape as they play Tri-County Tech on Friday, February 6th. So a lot of exciting action being brought to you by Wareham Sports this week. You know, and Christian, you mentioned yesterday how Upper Cape has been pleased with the work we've been doing for them. Rose second goes in and out. So it's still an 11-point lead. And we'll get back to Upper Cape in a minute. Jump ball called, and that will go to the Vikings. Jump ball, Vikings ball. But you talked yesterday on the broadcast about how Upper Cape is going to be expanding their programming block next season. We're happy to hear about that. What is this? I have never seen this. All 5 players at the baseline. I have never seen an inbound play like that.
Well, I guess it works.
It did. I enjoyed it. It's unique. It's different. And Rose is going to draw the foul.
From 22.
Yes.
So
and that's his fourth. Wareham foul. Correction, Hendrickson foul against Jake Brock. His fourth. Team limit. Amari Rose at the line, shooting 2. All right, so now if 22 or 32 commit a foul in the next 46 seconds, that will be it for them. Oof. Rose struggling at the line here today. He's only made 1 so far. Made the second. It is 78-66, 12-point Wareham lead. 42 seconds to go in the fourth. Rose knocks the ball loose, but it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Amari, so it's still Hawks ball. Carey in trouble with 4 fouls. The 3-point shot off the mark. Amari with the rebound. It's in the hands of Cody. That's who you want. Cody's been hot from the line. Shot clock's off. All he's got to do is hold it. He's playing keep away. Good job. Just hang on to it, and you're going to get out of here with a win. Hands it off to Montero. Montero got fouled? And that is going to be it for Jake Brock.
There's only 11 seconds left.
Hendrickson foul against Jake Brock, his 5th, team limit. So Jake Brock, the second player to foul out for the Hawks. Cisco Montero at the line, shooting 2. There are no Viking players lined up for the free throws. Well, Montero's 1 for 2. That's going to make it a 79-66 lead. 11 seconds left. That's going to go wide and out. That's all right. Malachi's upset, but, you know, it did hit him before it went out of bounds. But 8.5 seconds left. You're going to win. You know, no reason to get upset. Just close it out. No reason to foul if you're the Vikings. Carey gets the putback. Will Carey. And that is the end of the game. Your final score, Wareham 79, Bishop Hendrickson 68. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today, braving the weather, and supporting Wareham High School sports. We're going to be back tomorrow night with a girls' game against Diamond Tech. Game time, 6 p.m. The boys are back in action on February 3rd against Bishop Fien. We hope you'll join us. Please get home safely and enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, so we'll wrap things up here at Wareham High School. The Vikings are going to get out of here with a 79-68 win, an 11-point victory over the Hawks at Bishop Hendricken High School. And fortunately, they put in a lot of good work in the third quarter. They were outscored 20-15 in that fourth quarter, but it had a couple of players on Hendricken foul out at the end of the game there. Unfortunately, it looked like Ezra Small has now got that ankle wrapped. He's in crutches going to the locker room. So we hope a speedy recovery for him. But a busy week here at Wareham Sports. We're going to go home today, but be right back at it tomorrow when the girls take on the Diamond Tech Bengals. Boys are back in action on Tuesday and Wednesday, back-to-back games against Bishop Fien and Bourne High School. We hope you're going to join us. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the snow. Fortunately, we're getting only a couple inches. Christian, anything you want to add before we say good day?
I thought that the boys held on pretty well. The second quarter, they kind of dropped the ball. The fourth quarter, they looked like they were going to start to drop the ball again. I appreciate that Steve Faniel, he's such a great coach.
He really is.
He was able to get them back in and figure it out. And, we didn't use that many timeouts. So
yeah,
that's a really good way to play, and I'm happy we're still in first place in the league.
Bishop Hendricken used their full complement of timeouts for the game. That's the second time we've seen the visiting team come in here this year and have to use all their timeouts because Wareham has just played so well. But for Christian Fernandez and the rest of our Wareham Sports production team, this is Matt Lynn saying goodbye, and we'll see you tomorrow night.